Hi guys, welcome back to Wors Buns. I'm BraaiBoy.
And I am SpiceGirl.
Today we're back at Food Design Agency and we've got a very special recipe for you. One of my favourites, it's the Braai Pie.
And I'm so excited to make this with you because there can be nothing better than crispy, buttery puff pastry full of all kinds of amazing flavours.
Yeah, so normally we've got all sorts of fillings, chicken, bacon, mushrooms, the rest of it. Today we've actually got some like a choma beef, which SpiceGirl is going to show us what she's going to do with that. But like mushrooms, cheese and spinach. Keeping it nice and simple, and yeah, so let's get going. So I think the first thing obviously is we need to prep our ingredients because the pie gets warm, but the ingredients inside aren't going to cook. So anything that needs to be pre-cooked, you're going to pre-cook. So let's get started there. You want to take my meat?
I do want to take your meat and I want to oil it up a little bit.
I like it.
Nothing like rubbing it up with a little bit of oil. So I've got real olive oil here. We're going to mix it into our beautiful chama beef, and then I'm going to make it extra spicy. So I have some beautiful smoked paprika. I have a little bit of cumin and a little bit of black pepper. Now, food is about flavor. Food is about eating and enjoying it. It's about food orgasms. It's about really taking it to the next level. So never ever forget to season your food. Throw me some salt, please.
Throw some salt.
Would you like a little bit of salt? It's not something you haven't done before.
Yeah.
So get your hands in there and really marinate that beautifully. Smell that already. Beautiful olivey notes and spices and what have you. Now, I've got a nice induction top here that we're just going to use to prep these ingredients. Put a little bit of that olive oil in, and let's put a few cubes in at a time. Not too much at a time, because otherwise the temperature drops and you start boiling your meat. You want to seal your meat off. You want your spices to really come to temperature. Those beautiful early resins and oils to start being extracted from the spices and maximum flavor coming out of them.
Cool stuff. Okay, so I think while you're busy with that, I'm going to get started on the pie itself. Now, to do the Braai Pie, very, very simple. You need a 2-plate roaster, and we're going to layer it with the first layer of puff pastry.
BB, can SpiceGirl have your tongue, please?
Right, so very simple. Just roll it out there, and that'll be our base layer. Next up we want spinach. Now spinach, obviously it tastes pretty good as well. I mean that's the only greens I'm pretty much ever getting. But the main thing for your spinach is to seal the juices from running into your pie. Yes, and basically with the spinach, basically cut the main vein out. So get your main vein out of your recipe. And just layer it up there. And don't go too close to the edges because we're actually going to fold it over and seal it up just now. Okay, next up we need some cheese. Now, I've got this theory, if something not working, add more cheese or bacon. It's never a problem. There we go. Cover it in cheese. And we're going to get our meat in there after that.
Are you ready for some meat?
I'm ready for some meat. It's a little bit small there, we can't get all the meat in there. We might need some more. Oil's good to put the meat in always. So, load it in there. Yeah, so get our meat in there.
It smells fantastic.
It does.
Beautiful flavour marriages here, beef and cumin, you know, spinach, puff pastry, really awesome. Is that enough? Do you want a little more?
That's good. Yeah, so next up some mushrooms. A little bit clumsy there.
Don't just handle the tongue well, my friend.
So that's what we're keeping very nice and simple. Basically beef, mushroom, cheese, and that's it. So get creative guys, try anything. I've heard of seafood, braai pies, even had a dessert braai pie. One of my mates threw in sweets and stuff. I don't know how well it worked out, but he says it worked out.
I think it worked quite well. There's a little bit of banana and bar one.
Yeah, well exactly. Yeah, banana, bar one, and all of that. So, but have you ever had a banana and bar one garage pie? No. So, well, I don't know. Apparently it worked. So this was not banana and bar one.
And we've gone for the beautiful Right up.
Back on the nuts.
Back on the nuts and maybe a little bit of salt. Wait, BraaiBoy. A little bit of finesse. Okay.
Beautiful. Okay, and then again, top it off with some cheese. Okay.
And you can use any cheese at all. We're using cheddar cheese, but I think you can have absolutely anything. And that's
Well, the original recipe, I wish I actually invented this recipe myself. Unfortunately, I can't take credit for it. A friend of mine introduced me to it, and the original recipe calls for feta cheese. You can have cream cheese. You can pretty much do anything. So yeah, there we go. And then we're going to layer it up with some spinach again.
Deep-vein spinach, of course.
Deep-vein, get the main vein out again, and the important thing here, guys, is don't overfill it, because if you're going to overfill it, you'll detonate gristle, you're going to squeeze it through, and you're going to end up with your pie all over the braai. And that is as easy as that. You're going to wrap up.
I'm going to finish your protein. Take the last layer of pastry.
Happy days. And then just roll over the edges a bit. I mean, you don't have to. And if you want, you can actually do some egg wash on this as well. Gives it a nice little extra bit of browning and crisping, but it really isn't necessary. There we go.
Very nice.
And close up your deep-baked roaster. And bang, we have a Braai Pie.
Woo!
Okay, next up we're going to get this onto the grill. It likes a nice slow, low heat, turning it often. Like I say, all our ingredients inside are cooked, but we want it to crisp on the outside and melt that cheese.
BraaiBoy, what's better, gas or coal?
Well, obviously wood fire, but gas is very convenient, so it'll work. This will work on gas, it'll work on coals, it'll work on wood, whatever you prefer. We're going to have a coal fire just now, but
Brilliant.
it'll work.
Where we like it.
Cool stuff. See you soon. Fire's nice and low. A Braai Pie likes a low fire, turning often. You don't want to burn your pastry. Get it on.
How long does this take?
It takes a while. It's a 15-20 minute thing, so turn it
your
often.
pastry to be cooked through, and the filling to be warmed through, and the cheese to be
melted. If the cheese is melted and your pastry is crispy, you're a winner.
Terribly excited for this.
So yeah, the secret is flipping it off, and you want it nice and brown.
And crisp.
And crisp.
And evenly cooked.
Exactly. So turn it more often than not. It's not a steak. Turn it more the merrier, and there we go.
And the bits under the grid, all good to go. Do they just crisp up nicely as
they'll
they go?
crisp up themselves.
Look at me, I'm BraaiBoy.